It's the Paul Korn Bow Hunting Channel.
Well, it's another year of mule deer hunting with Ryan Rotier of Rotier Outfitting. It's day number 2. Dad shot his buck yesterday. The day starts off great with multiple buck sightings. We are about 250 yards away from these 2 awesome bucks, waiting for them to get to a stalkable spot.
Well, he's gonna go down into that draw probably.
Might be able to cut him off. These bad boys are bedded down, so we spring into gear.
Standing down at the bottom of the straw grazing. We're just gonna set it out and wait it out while we're stuck down. Let him go to bed someplace and then make sure the wind's right before we try him.
We put together a plan to stalk these bucks. Unfortunately, we can only get about 80 yards away from them. These bucks are very hard to see with the tall grass in the way and us 3 trying to hide from them. Late on day number 2, we find a group of bucks headed to an alfalfa field. We put together a stalk and get a great opportunity. We'd ended up a little bit further out than what I'd hoped for, and some miscommunication on the yardage sends my arrow over this buck's back.
58.
Man, I screwed that up 58 yards and I aimed 68. Oops.
$88. He's the second from the left.
Little one?
88, yep. 94. He's too far.
Day number 3 brings what seems to be a lot of complication with the bad weather. Certainly a different kind of day today, huh?
Yeah, it's a little different than yesterday. About 50 degrees this morning when we got up. Starting to rain. Radar says more rain and 20, 25 mile an hour wind. So we found the good buck this morning and another one. We're just going to leave the big boy alone and not move him. No sense in going in there with bad weather, bad wind. So maybe set up in blind tonight and try to get him. But we got a few more spots, little hiding spots where we go peek around and check around and do a little sneaking up on these hills and see what we can find.
Ryan, look at that. And a huge stroke of luck as Ryan spots a group of deer at midday up and feeding as the rain let up for just a little bit. This group of bucks is in a very good spot, but with the wind we will need to get very close. Ryan tries to keep the camera dry and film, which is very difficult, so the footage is very shaky and short on this stalk. Man, I can't believe it. This is like the worst day weather-wise of hunting ever. It's raining, 30-mile-an-hour winds, absolutely just terrible. Yesterday I had a shot at, it was a long shot, it was like a 58-yard shot, and I shot right over the top of a beautiful mule deer. And I thought, man, if I ever get another chance like that again, I got an arrow in this one, and he was kind of quartering to me, but Ryan was worried the other one was going to jump over the fence and see us, so he had me quartering towards us a little bit. But I put it tight to the shoulder, and it went through. We could see the entrance and the exit hole as he ran away. The camera went out on us because it got wet, so we're just sitting here watching him, but he's bedded down over there. We're going to back out, come back here like maybe in an hour or so. Yes! Thank you, Ryan.
You bet.
We drove around the hill with the truck and spotted my buck about 150 yards from where I shot him. We made sure he was down for good, and we were able to drive right up to him.
It's October 2nd, and Dickie scored yesterday, and Paul and I were kind of just easing around in the rain. The wind's blowing 22 to 27 miles an hour today, and we're actually looking at an antelope, and we're like, ooh, there's this boy and 3 others behind him, and they just couldn't have been in a better spot. I mean, we slipped in there, and we thought we were going to get 40 yards, and we knew we needed to get closer, and pretty soon we're 30, 31, 33, you know, right there. They were coming back over the fence, and we gave it to this guy, and he came up over the hill, and we just gave him a little time, and he just laid his head down and expired, and now we finally got to get our hands on this beautiful buck. It was a hard day. I mean, it was a tough day of hunting. We saw 2 really good bucks this morning. Everything else was just bedded up, and I mean, this buck is just perfect. I mean, symmetrical as all get out. brow tines, old mature buck. I mean, just a great South Dakota buck. I couldn't be happier for Paul and Dickie. What a great trip, and I had such a blast with you guys.
I don't even know, man. I'm on cloud 9, baby. Look at that. Perfect 4x4 with brows. So a 5x5 mule deer in South Dakota with Rotier outfitting. Man, I can't thank you enough, Ryan, for a great hunt again and on a great mule deer. I mean, he's just a beauty. Just the way it all went down, it was awesome. I know it's windy and it's been raining and we're all wet, so we're gonna get out of here and take care of this thing, but thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome, Paul. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. So I just kind of got in behind you, and then to get up to him and have him look like that is just like, oh my gourds.
It was raining so hard, we had the camera underneath the coats, range finders, everything underneath the coats. We'd crawl and peek them out, range them, put it back in, and pull the camera out. I wasn't the greatest job filming, but we got what we could, and we'll take it. We'll take this one every day out here at Rotier Outfitting in South Dakota.
Exactly. What do you think, Dad? Huh? You take one like that?
I think it's the funnest hunt, the funnest plus the funnest plus the funnest hunt that I've ever been on.
All right, we're on a new scale now. I love it. I love it.
Oh, that's a big one right there.